Blab, and from the outside, Idyllic Dream off the 14 gate is whizzing over and sorting themselves out. Idyllic Dream from the outside with Blab inside it. Pluto Bell further out. Majestic Grave up on the inside from Gildy Verdict. Thong Classic Patella out of the straight now. Further back in the race, Lays Brigade. Then Mad Harry, and further back in the race then Came Home Wrecker from Marinello, Pagola, and last of all Kurtray. They file down to the 1600 metre mark, this big field, and Idyllic Dream on top. Sits off the fence about 2 to 3 out now from Pluto Bell second. Majestic Grave nearer the rail third. Fourth is Blab. Fifth is Thong Classic around Gildy Verdict from Patella. On the inside, Mad Harry, and further back in the race then Lays. Then came Brigade. Further back in the race, Pagola. Home Wrecker followed by Marinello and Kurtray last of all. Well off the rail, turning into the back, it's Idyllic Dream shaded now and headed off by Pluto Bell. And Pluto Bell took it up into the back and moved nearly a length in front now from Idyllic Dream. 2 then to Majestic Grave and Blab, a length then to Thong Classic, who's gone up 5th. On the outside of Mad Harry, 2.5 further back, Gildy Verdict. 1.5 further back, Patella from Lays outside it from Brigade, who's nearer the inside, and they're 2 lengths, Pagola, Kurtray, Home Wrecker, and last of all, Marinello. Pluto Bell at the 8.50 went for home and strode 3.5 to 4 in front from Idyllic Dream, and 3 further back the filly Blab to third. Fourth is Majestic Grave from Thong Classic. Gildy Verdict and Lays very deep. Mad Harry started to lose a bit of ground back in the middle. Then Brigade, and further back Majestic Grave, Patella at the 600 metre mark, and right off the fence it's Pluto Bell about 3 in front, with Thong Classic emerging from the pack and going after it now and closes quickly. Thong Classic has grabbed this leader quickly, hit the front from Pluto Bell. Home Wrecker from the back with a big weight starting to run on. It's after this leader now. 2 further back then in the race came Brigade, followed by on the outside Blab. Home Wrecker, Thong Classic come to the turn. They're 4 in front now. Home Wrecker with a big weight took the lead, a neck in front. Thong Classic won't be denied, comes back, and they're well clear of the others. Mad Harry and Pagola. Again, Thong Classic coming at Home Wrecker. Thong Classic on the inside, got its head in front, and Thong Classic, the pull and the weights, has got it home. A neck on the line to Home Wrecker, 8 away. Third, I'd say, Pagola from Mad Harry. Then Patella, further back was Blab. They're followed by Majestic Grave and then Kurtray. Gildy Verdict, Marinello, a long gap to Lays Brigade. Idyllic Dream and well back Pluto Bell, who was 5 in front of the 600. It's last of all.
4 Thong Classic, Reese McLeod, 4.70, 1.70, 2 Home Wrecker, 3.60, 10 Pagola, $5.80.
First up, Greg has Totes at Newcastle.
Race 6, number 2, Natural Urge, $3 and 1.40. Number 4, Seaview Seattle, 5.20. Number 6, Ground Speed, 1.60. The Quinella, 33.60. The Exacta, 66.80. And the Trifecta, 215.40 on 2, 4 and 6. It was 2 1/4 by a length. 2 minutes, 0.49, about 8 seconds outside the class record or thereabouts. 36.88 the last 600. And we're standing by for weight on race 6.
And race 6 at Moonee Valley, 4-2-10, 4 Thong Classic, 4.70 and 1.70, 2 Home Wrecker, 3.60, 10 Pagola, 5.80, Quinella, 29.60, Exacta, $80.10, 4-2-10 Trifecta, $720.70. Is correct weight Newcastle, race 6 on 246.
Wait is right for your local Pub Mart hotel, where VB Stubbies are on special for just $28.99.
The good times start at Pub Mart. Pub Mart.
The number 10. Anyway, they're set. Married Poor Edgy. They're off. Jumped on a pretty good line. Immediately Splendid Retreat tending to drop out. And one of the early leaders is Special Orders. Zanetta's taking it on. Third is Pecan Player, and a couple of lengths away next Matiti Road, followed by Sherwood. Wider out is Shamrocks, and then Married Poor, followed second last Splendid Retreat, and 2 lengths to Grampians. Zanetta is the leader narrowly down the back from Pecan Player. Special Orders drops in with a nice run third, and similarly fourth Matiti Road. Deeper is Sherwood, and then Married Poor, followed by Splendid Retreat, second last in the race, and cut out pretty wide as Shamrocks, and about 2 lengths to its stablemate Grampians. Working along to the 1100 marker, and Zanetta leads clearly from Pecan Player. Special Orders is hugging the rails in the third spot. Matiti Road, 1 out, 1 back next. And then Sherwood wider out, nearer to the inside as Married Poor from Splendid Retreat. And the last pair of the Ingham-owned horses, namely Shamrocks and the Grampians. Onto the side they work. They have the 800 marker in their sights, and the Gay Waterhouse prepared declared Zanetta. Shows the way. Sherwood racing up to its girth a length. The Pekin Player and close handy on the rails is still special orders. Matiti Road is next, and then comes Shamrocks, who's been wide from the start. Followed over on the inside by Maridpoor. Splendid Retreat next to last, and a length and a half to Grampians. About 6 lengths would cover them, coming down to the home corner, and Zanetta about a length and a half on special orders, easing off the fence now. In third position, Matiti Road, followed then by Splendid Retreat, who's made many lengths through the middle, and wider out is Shamrocks. Zanetta's in front, and down to the 250. She's got a handy lead. 2 lengths. Special orders can't do any better. The stablemates on the outside, and I refer to Shamrocks and Grampians, but at the 100 marker, Zanetta in front. On the outside, Grampians is trying hard to catch Zanetta, but Zanetta's still in front, and Zanetta's lasted to win it from Grampians. Third placing going to Shamrocks, and fourth was Splendid Retreat, followed by Special Orders. Pekin Player, Matiti Road didn't finish it off, and neither did the tailed off pair, Maridpoor and Sherwood. Zanetta, number 1, ridden by Dan Beasley. And on the tote has paid $4.60 a win and $1.80 for the place. Second will go to Grampians, number 4, ridden by Craig Agnew, $2.30. And the third placing going to 8 Shamrocks, and Shamrocks will pay $2.20. That's Danny Beasley's 50th Sydney win for the season. Win 5-0 in Sydney, so it's been a good performance. The winner by Centane from Zangia, trained by Gay Waterhouse for Mrs. V.L. Smith, Mrs. J.M. Aldrich, Ms. L.A. Crawford, Miss J.K. Ritchie, Julie Ritchie on the committee of the Australian Jockey Club, Mrs. V.B. Marnock and Ms. S. Carter. So all the ladies in the ownership of Zanetta, who scored in 151.68. The fourth to come. Quinella 18.10, Exacta 33 even, the trifecta $164.80. Okay, the daily double, $49.90. All righty, first 4 to come, so we'll confirm the totes that we have. Zanetta number 1 at $460, $180. Number 4 ran second, Grampians 230, and number 8 third, Shamrocks 220, 18.10 Quinella, 33 even Exacta, 164.80 trifecta, and the daily double $49.90. And what have we got here, Gary Rudge, Judge? Locked up, mate. The system's locked up, so the fourth has gone to them.
670, 460, 3 Coral 30 and 10, 4 Rapadama 40 and 10, 5 Superchargers, Sea Spry 410, 130, 6 Vain and Handy 30 and 11, number 7 We Ash 260, 120 favourite, 8 Echo Peak 80 and 10, 9 Coveney 60 and 20, 10 Carif 80 and 20, 11 Zenobia 20 and 4, 12 Penny Drops 14 and 4, close in the cup. 13 Night Formation, 17 and 3, 14 Stardust Memories, 13 and 3, 15 Pollyanna Anna, 19 and 480, tip 713 out of the cup.
He holds. Racing. Maltese Beauty was fast away. Sky Heights hesitated at the start, missed it a length. Shogun Lodge began okay, dropping onto the bit. Go Flash Go is showing good speed. Collis is letting roll on Maltese Beauty. He's going up about 3 horses deep, but he's going to the front of the post the first time. Maltese Beauty moved away, 2 lengths in front. Let's see if he lets him slide going into this first bend. Go Flash Go, just a little awkward there. Drifted some 3 or 4 horses up the inside fence. Camarina popping over onto the rails. Sky Heights improved quickly. He's now fourth on the outside. 1 further back to King Keitel. Then there's a break of 2 lengths to Shogun Lodge, followed by Maroc on the outside of Classified Kazakh Bell, and City Habit is last of all. Maltese Beauty, he's slipping them on this next bend, and as they go to the 1350, Collis has let him go. He's raced away to lead by 5 lengths. Go Flash Go is running second. Then there's a gap of 3 lengths to Camarina. 1.5 to Sky Heights. Over on the rails is King Keitel, followed by Maroc. Shogun Lodge is within striking distance of Sky Heights at the moment. Kazakh Bell is next on the inside. Then Classify and City Habit is last of all. Maltese Beauty making sure that there's no loafing going on. And Maltese Beauty, as they go to the 900, leads by 6 lengths on Go Flash Go. Go Flash Go is chasing him. There's another 6 lengths then to Camarina, followed by Sky Heights, who's going forward on the outside of Camarina. A length further back to King Keitel, then Maroc. Shogun Lodge must be 15 lengths off off the leader. Classify on his outside. Shogun Lodge is in between horses at the moment. Kazakh Bell is next on the inside, and City Habit is last of all. Maltese Beauty is 10 lengths in front. They're running to the home turn. Maltese Beauty making every post a winner at the 450, leads by 8 lengths. Go Flash Go is running second. King Kite Teller's away from the rails. He's starting to improve. Sky Heights is under pressure. Shogun Lodge improving on the inside. Shogun Lodge is still 6 lengths off the leader. Maltese Beauty in front. 300 metres to go. He's feeling the pinch. King Kite Teller's going to him. Here comes the gun on the outside. Shogun Lodge is coming out to King Kite Tell, but King Kite Teller's giving plenty. Shogun Lodge can't get to him. King Kite Tell in front. Yorkie wins the Doomben Cup. King Kite Tell first, second Shogun Lodge, third Kazakh Bell, then Go Flash Go, followed by City Habit. Next in Maltese Beauty, Classify, Camarina, and the last two over the line, Maroc and Sky Heights.
Number 6, King Keitel, Brian York, 1870 the win, 360 the place, 2 Shogun Lodge, 104, 10 Kazakh Bell, 1170, correct weight Perth, 132.
And at the start, Newcastle, King of Acapulco, 291.50, Shady Crimson Pilot on 310, 180.
Ridden by Brian York, has won the Doomben Cup. Number 6, King Keitel, Brian York is the winner. Brian winning the Cup a couple of years ago on Might and Power. Successful on King Keitel today. Number 6 is the winner, King Keitel, ridden by Brian York. Second place goes to number 2, Shogun Lodge, ridden by Glenn Boss. When he came to the outside in the straight, I thought he'd run to King Keitel, but King Keitel has been able to kick very strongly, and he's held Shogun Lodge, held him quite comfortably in the last 100 metres of the race. King Keitel first. King Keitel is the winner. Second place goes to Shogun Lodge, number 2, Glenn Boss. And third place to number 10, Kazakh Bell, ridden by Scott Seamer. Fourth in the race was number 3, Go Flash Go, ridden by Lenny Beasley.
And the toad, 6, King Keitel, 1870 for the win, 360 the place. 2 Shogun Lodge, $1.04. 10 Kazakh Bell, 1170. The Quinella, 1430. Exacta, 54.60. 6210 Trifecta, $1,451 for the first 4 to come.
Race 7, Moon.
Second spot on. And jumped okay alongside Sir Boom. Mighty Impulse squeezed out soon after the jump, dropped out last. Sardonic was away well. Boy Blue also jumped fast. Here's the first turn coming up, and just off the Mooley, Gold Boom out wide. At the 1200, Orchestrated finds the front now, leads into the back by about 1.5 lengths. Sardonic, Boy Blue the outside, and Gold Boom wide. About 2 lengths away in 5th place in Cam Lungano, and they're followed by Magic Pressure improving on the outside. Mr. Donizetti midfield, followed by Sir Boom about 3 or 4 wide there. O'Malley's Boy in that bunch, 1.5 lengths. Cotton on Flyer, Ekalaka, Mighty Impulse, and Mrs. Bentley is last of all. Orchestrated ran past the 800, 3 lengths in front. Gold Boom, Boy Blue third, Sardonic fourth, Lungano fifth. Then O'Malley's Boy, Mr. Donizetti, followed by Sir Boom and Magic Pressure. Cotton on Flyer easing out wide to start a run, and well back in the field are Mrs. Bentley, followed then by Ekalaka and Mighty Impulse. Orchestrated inside the 500 metres, leads by 2 lengths. Gold Boom, Boy Blue's coming home well. Lungano and Cotton on Flyer are starting runs round the outside. Sardonic sneaking up on the fence, and Mr. Donizetti. Orchestrated in front has gone hard, and they're closing now as they come around the turn, left, right and centre. Mr. Donizetti the first to claim Orchestrated. Sardonic the inside, Cotton on Flyer wider out. Mr. Donizetti leads in the straight from Sardonic and Cotton on Flyer. Mr. Donizetti at the 100 from Cotton on Flyer. Mighty Impulse, Ekalaka flying with Mrs. Bentley. Mr. Donizetti and Cotton on Flyer. Mr. Donizetti wanted ahead to Cotton on Flyer. Ekalaka third. Then came Mrs. Bentley and Mighty Impulse from Sardonic, Boy Blue, and then Orchestrated, Lungano, Sir Boom, and a break behind them, O'Malley's Boy, and then came Gold Boom and Magic Pressure.
Mr. Donizetti, Jason Patton, $37.09. Blowout for punters on that. Cotton on Flyer at $5.22. Ekalaka, $3.63. 14, 16 and 5. Moonee Valley, race number 7. So there's some handsome Quinella and Trifecta dividends to come if you're lucky enough to have it. Correct weight after the running of the Doomben Cup. Brilliantly won by King Keitel. Shogun Lodge certainly had a chance to run it down. And Kazakh Bell at one of the roughies of the field. The mare has got up in time to get third at very big odds. 6, 2 and 10 here at Doomben. 15.70, 2.90. $1.20. Kazakh Bell, $7.90. 13.80 the Quinella, the Trifecta, $1,250. Big disappointment, Shogun Lodge, as you saw. We'll endeavour to find out a bit more from Colin Alderson a bit later.
Sea Jester walks up to the outside and we're set ready for action. Good betting race, the last of the afternoon, 1100. They're off this time. Crixia came out pretty well, but absolutely flying out was Securi, taken on though by Crixia. Blue Danzig in the third spot, and then Prince of Sports a length and a half further back is Greenhouse Express on the inside of Kidlat from Sports Brat, and then comes Papal on the inside. Go Earl, Hot Secret a long way out of its ground with Sea Jester, and 2 to Old Rye Hero down past the 600, and the leader is Crixia a length. Blue Danzig, Security deeper out third from Prince of Sports. Greenhouse Express a length further back is Kidlat, Sports Brat, Papal. Hot Secret's got 3 behind him, and they are Go Earl the inside, Sea Jester and Rye Hero wider out. Crixia swings a length and a half on Prince of Sports. Papal's gone up on the inside. 2 lengths further away, Security, Kidlat, and then Sports Brat and Go Earl. As they come to the 200, they're charging out after Crixia. Sports Brat coming home out under the arches, and then comes Kidlat, followed by Security, Prince of Sports, Papal and Go Earl. It's Sports Brat, the leader from Kidlat. They near the 50. Sports Brat clinging on from Kidlat, and Sports Brat beat Kidlat and Hot Secret. And then a good go between Prince of Sports and Papal. Rye Hero made up ground. Greenhouse Express and then Security, Go Earl knocked up. Crixia walked in from Sea Jester, and Blue Danzig tired to finish last. Number 10 wins the final event of the day. Sports Brat at 5.50 and 1.90. Kidlat 7.60, number 7. Hot Secret, number 4 at $2.50, and Sports Brat. First up today for his new trainer, Gary Portelli, formerly with the John Sires stable here at Randwick, and the Sports Brat written by Danny Beasley. That's the last 2 winners to Danny here today. So 2 of the Sires team have found new homes, and both have won this afternoon. I refer to Lord Denning in race 2, and now this one, Sports Brat. 10-7-4, 10 Sports Brat by Sportsworks from Ocongo, a grey gelding, a 4-year-old, trained by Gary Portelli for B. Mamaliti, A. Del Col, T.C. Gattuso and R.S. Olivero, and has clocked a time yet to be advised. 10-7-4, and the other numbers to come. Quinella is 159.50, Exacta at 208.90, and the trifecta 1,636.40. Righto, now the results here today. The first to 1 Magic Albert Justin.